What's up, everybody? Speed Wobble here in the Speed Wobble Hometown Garage. Right here we have the RS660 Speed Wobble race bike. Today we're going to be swapping out a new right-hand switch. The right-hand race switches finally came in from HSBK Warhorse. We got a JetPrime Right-Hand Race Switch that's specifically made for the JetPrime quick turn race throttle because it mounts over the housing of the throttle. So make sure if you're following this setup, you order the correct switch. As you can see here, it's notched out, so this will fit right over the top of the throttle housing here and bolt up nice and smooth. It will also give you more area on your clip-on if you wanted to mount a handlebar mounted camera or something, or adjust where your master cylinder is going to sit in relation to your throttle. You'll have a little bit more room to slide this back and forth, and we'll get rid of this big ugly bulky thing that I actually had to mount on here upside down so that we could have the cable run, because we installed this JetPrime quick turn throttle and the RCS Corsa Corda brake master, so I had to do a little modification here. So to get to the plugs for this switch, we got to pull the full front end of the race fairing off, and right here behind the dash we're going to split that clamshell open, trace our wire right here all the way back inside there, unplug it, feed our new wire in, and mount up our new buttons. These buttons are really nice, they're quality CNC. You got on and off, push button, you've got your map change, and then you have start. So we don't need all those other buttons on there because we're a race bike, not a street bike. The left hand cluster is going to be next. As you can see, we already have Spider Racing top triple, Spider Racing clip-ons. We've got Brembo clutch lever, JetPrime push button start. A lot of cool features on this bike already. Also today we are going to be swapping out the front rotors on this bike. We have some Brembo 320mm T-drive rotors. We're going to be putting those on here shortly in another video. So let's check it out. Get to work. As you can see, we've got all the race fairings off. Next step, we're going to take this dash shade off and then open up this clamshell, and then all of our wiring harness connections are going to be inside this. So the top of the clamshell has two 4mm hex. On the sides, here, and two more on the other side, you'll have a T27. And you also have Phillips 1, 2, 3, 4 Phillips here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 Phillips. And once we cut our zip ties for our race fairing intake, this whole piece will come apart here. For your dash, these will slide up, and the lower ones right there will also just slide up a little bit. Then there's a bigger hole. It's like a keyhole right there for the rubber bumpers. And then we'll be able to disconnect our current switches, plug our new switches in, cram all these wires back in here in a nice neat way, put the clamshell back together, and voila, race switches. So let me pull this apart and we'll trace our wire. Alright, so as you can see, we've got the clamshell split open, our dash is nice and loose. We've undone our switch right here. So to get this off, you've got two Phillips. You've got a long Phillips right here, and you've got a long Phillips right here by my thumb. And then in the center, you have a T20 that works this clamp right here that clamps on the bars. So take your Phillips screws out, split this open, undo the Torx, this clamp loosens and actually will come off. There's two tabs right here where this can come together. This whole top piece will come off, and then you can just pop your switch right off. All right, so now we've got our wire traced back. You can see I've got it right here, easy access right here on the top. Move here, we're gonna carefully work this clip apart, undo this clip, take our new plug, we'll attach this first to the bars, to the throttle housing, then feed our wire. The wires come through this little flange right here where these other ones are sitting, so it doesn't smash them when you put the clamshell back together. And we'll feed them back together right here, plug it in, and then put it all back together. And I hope it works. I'm just kidding. Of course it'll work. All right, so I'm going to undo this plug and get my new right-hand race cluster mounted. All right, so when you get the JetPrime quick turn ride-by-wire throttle, it comes with its own clamp. So this clamp actually comes off, and your new race switches act as a clamp. So make sure you get it lined up at the end of the throttle tube. Make sure you use a little bit of Loctite, and when you tighten these, tighten them evenly, a little bit at a time, so that your clamp sets evenly and you don't get anything crooked in there, stress the bolts, and you get a nice solid seal on your clip-on. So now we're going to take our wire. It's going to go, here's our wire. With our plug, it's going to follow along the path of the previous wire, just through like this. We're going to come underneath this one here, and it's going to come and plug in here. Make sure it seats, make sure you hear that little audible snap, that it's locked, and that is it. JetPrime quick turn race throttle and race switches fully installed. Nice push button action, change your maps, and your start button. Very nice. Good tactile clicking on these. You'll easily be able to feel the map change through a pair of gloves. And of course, you can turn this to whatever degree you want, however you want your throttle sitting. I want this so that when my turn is at full throttle, my wrist is right in my riding position. So that's how I want that set up. I know it looks a little awkward right now because I'm standing next to the bike, but that's it. Off, full throttle. That's all you got with this throttle. Off, full throttle. No. Don't put one of these on your bike unless you actually have the skill and the muscle to actuate the throttle gradually. Because if you have this cracked and you hit a bump or something, you're gonna, that much, that's like 50% throttle movement just right there. Let's see, off, full throttle. That's about maybe a 33-degree turn, 40 degrees, something like that. All right, now let's put it back together. We're gonna put all of our wires in the clamshell, make sure that we don't pinch anything. Put it back together with the, first we'll set it up on its little mounts here. Put our Torx in to hold it in place, and then we'll drive our Phillips through. There were more than I originally said. I had missed a couple. They're kind of hard to see on that side because the light in the garage is shaded. But yeah, let's put it back together. And then up next, we're going to be doing the Brembo T-Drive rotors we got over here in our ginormous box of parts. thanks to HSBK Racing and Vortex EK. There we have our beautiful, I don't want to pull that out because it's going to all collapse on us right now. But we also have Adriani Misano Evo 2 for cartridges that we're going to be getting in soon with the help of Bobby Lou at Motor Rev Suspension Tuning. Any suspension needs, go see Bobby. We've taken our bikes, several different bikes, different brands, Aprilia, Ducati, to some of the top suspension tuners around, and we've never gotten to feel like when Bobby Lou from Motor Rev Suspension Tuning adjusts the suspension on our bike. So if you need any suspension needs, go see him. He will hook you up. His pricing is great. So now back to it. Let's get this clamshell back together and get this bike rolling. Right, so as you can see, we've got our race cluster on, our JetPrime quick turn ride-by-wire throttle installed. Everything's nice and neatly buttoned back up here. Looks just like the way it came from the factory. Got this little piece of tape holding my overflow up right now because it kept falling on the ground. But let's see how it works. Click it on with our push button starts. Aprilia. Right. I'm not going to show you my codes. You can't come steal my bike because it doesn't have a key. So all you got to do to start, click this. That's your on off. Button goes in. You can hear it, fuel pump and everything turn on, and then just hit start. Off, same button, clicks in and out. You can visibly see it and feel it, and then push button, turn it off. All right, everybody. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with us and getting this short tutorial. I hope this was helpful to somebody. You know how many days that I've spent looking on YouTube to see how to do something. So we're going to start building up a bigger library, helping those newer riders understand how their bike works and that it's actually really easy to work on them as long as you keep things organized, pay attention to what you're doing, and most of all, don't get frustrated. If you start getting frustrated, just take a break. The bike will still be there, the parts will still be there when you come back. Take a break. Go get something to drink, smoke a cigarette, whatever it is you do, as long as it's not illegal drugs, because we don't condone that. But yeah, just take a break, come back, get a fresh start, and I can guarantee you it will go together super easily because that frustration will be gone. You'll be refocused and get it done. So up next, we're going to be doing the Brembo rotor change. So thanks for watching Speed Wobble, Ride Beyond Basics. See ya.